Wedge. We're here with foodmagazine.co.uk. Let's go check out my studio. Here it is. I describe my sound to be a little bit different, maybe a little bit experimental, trying to get different things in there that you wouldn't normally expect to be in a dubstep tune or electronic tune. I've been interested in music from a young age, although I don't come from a particularly musical background in terms of my family. I didn't really start experiencing electronic music till I was about 15, 16 and I started going raving for the first time. And then and then that was it really. I saw the DJs up there doing their thing, and a couple of my mates who I got to know were DJing at the time, and I just really wanted to do what they did. Kind of went from there really. Did a music technology course at college and learned the basics of production, and then went on to uni and kind of continued with the production. I got really into drum and bass when I was about the same age, when I was just dance music in general. It wasn't necessarily the type of music, it was more the experience of being in the club, and that was a completely new experience to me. So any music on a loud sound system was just a massive influence back then. As I've kind of grown up with music, my tastes have changed. I think in order to do something new and original, you've got to draw in these other influences from other styles of music, you know? You've got to come with something a bit new and a bit original, I think, for people's ears to pick up and people to take recognition of what you're doing and who you are. I think my mood has a lot to do with the kind of music that I make. Most of my music tends to come out quite dark and moody and fairly sinister, although I wouldn't necessarily say that is a reflection of my personality. It's a good way of expressing your emotions, and it's good therapy too. DJing, was always like the main aspiration, and I kind of felt, I guess in the beginning, that to get there I had to produce and make good tunes, but then it kind of flipped on its head, because then I started producing and really enjoying it, and that was almost more fun than DJing in a way. And then the two kind of went hand in hand, in that you'd write a wicked track in the studio, and then it's like having the opportunity to play that in front of people in, you know, an environment on a loud sound system was just what it was all about. I guess the two go hand in hand really. Zygate Festival with Jakes and Common's work, which was 2008. We headlined on the Medusa stage, which is really big. It's kind of semi-outdoor in that it's got no roof, but it's a huge kind of octagon-shaped tent. 3,000 capacity in this tent, and it was full. We played just after the Foreign Beggars. Me and Common's Muck on the decks, and we had Jakes on the mic. And it just went off. Thousands of people just going crazy, people crowd surfing, and it was sick. Really, really good. If Symptoms Persist is my record label. The record label's got a theme. If symptoms persist, and take the right dose at the right time, the right dose being the music, so there's kind of medical references to treatment. The artists I've got on the label at the moment are all Bristol based, not necessarily through choice, but just because of the kind of producers that I interact with and the music that I hear that I think is really good at the moment. It just happens to be from producers who are from Bristol. We went to town on the design, so we've got really nice matte finish vinyl with embossed braille on the front of it. And to come with something that was new and original and just something that someone would want to buy.
I get, you took a lock in the maze, so why'd you keep running away? Try to connect with you in so many ways, I know I'm close, why are you slipping away? Never keep playing these games. If I chase you, we're getting so close. It's get too soon.